Wow. Dillian Whyte accuses Anthony Joshua of legally juicing after Gerald Miller fails a drug test. He has an upcoming fight with Oscar Rivas. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Shout out to the mirrorco.uk. Link in the description. And you guys see, it says boxing news. Dillian Whyte accuses Anthony Joshua of legally juicing. Very interesting. He did a press conference for his upcoming fight with Oscar Rivas. I think it's a good fight. And I'm going to read the article. The link is in the description. Make sure you guys check that. Support them. The Mirror. Dillian Whyte has told boxing it needs to address a major issue regarding the use of performance-enhancing drugs, also known as PEDs. And he reckons Anthony Joshua is amongst those who are legally cheating. Listen, these are the implications and accusations. Joshua's original opponent for a U.S. debut, June 1st, Gerald Miller, recently tested positive for 3 banned substances flagged by VADA. There have been growing calls for the sport to clamp down on those who have taken performance-enhancing drugs, with Miller the latest in a high-profile case. But Whyte, who is to take on Oscar Rivas July 20th, believes boxing has a bigger problem with fighters gaining therapeutic use exemptions, TUs, to allow them to use banned substances legally. He has accused heavyweight rival Joshua as being amongst those offenders, something he believes could have contributed to Miller's decision to try to cheat the system. Quote, "Look at it like this. There's loads of fighters who are legally cheating," Whyte said. "There are many fighters on these therapeutic exemptions, TUs, therapeutic use exemptions, who are legally juicing. The doctors just give it to them and they say they got asthma, they got ADHD or whatever, and they're legally juicing. That's the bigger question in the sport that needs looking into and needs shining a lot on. It's TUs, because you'd be shocked to see how many fighters are on stuff." When asked what Miller was thinking when he took banned substances, Whyte continued, quote, "I think he's thinking, I'm fighting a Juiceman, so I'm getting on the juice too." He kept going on about Joshua's therapeutic use exemptions, so he knows Joshua's on the TUs. He's thinking, boy, I'm gonna make my own TUs up. He knows Joshua's on TUs, so he's probably just got scared. It's a big fight and he doesn't want to get hurt. He probably just got scared and thought, shit, I'm gonna get killed. I better do something drastic. Wow. These are serious implications by Dillian Whyte, And, this is the thing with boxing. I don't know, what's done in the dark comes to light. I don't know. I'm not naive. I know people are doing stuff, but this is what Dillian Whyte suspects. He's fought Joshua in the amateurs as well as the pro, and he gave him a tough fight. They're 1-1, in the amateurs and the pro. A lot of people thought Dillian Whyte would be the opponent for Joshua instead of Gerald Big Baby Miller for June or April, and they got rid of the April date, and then it was later revealed that it was Gerald Miller. So, yeah, man, the fight game should be on an even playing field, especially at heavyweight, where one punch can maliciously alter your life or take your life, in any division, but definitely in the heavyweight division. These are big guys, big behemoths, grown ass guys, 6'6" or better, 6'4", things like that. So definitely should be looked into and taken seriously. I don't know, like I said, I can't speculate who's on what, but Gerald Miller had the same speculation. He said, I know bodybuilders who didn't gain 20 pounds of muscle, in 1 year, and Joshua did. And a lot of people thought it was ironic that Gerald Miller would accuse AJ of being on something, and then he would later fail for all this, basically a PED cocktail. And then now you have former rival, longtime rival, Dillian Whyte, and he's saying he believes he's on therapeutic use exemptions too, so he's getting away with it, And basically what he's speculating is that, these high profile athletes, they can get doctor's notes and exemptions so they can use certain things that basically have steroid comparable to steroid things that have enhanced your testosterone and things like that. kind of like TRT, but stuff that won't flag, or you could just provide, hey, this is my whole, what I got going on, and it's not gonna flag because you declared it. That's basically saying what is the problem, and people are exploiting that kind of loophole. So the one thing I will say is interesting is when Gerald Miller, he said, man, I know bodybuilders that can't gain 20 pounds of muscle, and he's doing these twos, he's doing these exemptions, right? Joshua didn't really, he was just like, yeah. He didn't really say anything, so I would like to hear Joshua's thoughts on this, just to say his piece, but when Miller was accusing him, who would later fail, I don't really feel like, if you go watch that press conference, I don't really feel like he responded to that aspect of it. So I'd like to hear Joshua's statement. I did hear after Miller, he said, I'm not going to kick a man when he's down. What goes around comes around, and I'll still pay your mom's rent and all that. I heard him say stuff like that, but I want to hear what's going on with these therapeutic use exemptions that Dillian Whyte and Gerald Miller are accusing him of, saying he's like legally cheating. It's just something that needs to be looked at. Deontay Wilder has named numerous people and said he believes that they're on stuff, and a lot of people. And I can't say who's on what and vouch for anybody behind closed doors, but one thing that makes me believe that Deontay Wilder has real power is if you just look at his frame. Like he's producing crazy results, and he's not even weighing that much. Like he weighed 209 at the weigh-in. I was at the fight with Tyson Fury, and he wasn't the one that got knocked down. He knocked Fury down twice, and the second time, obviously in the 12th round, was crazy. And this was a guy who was weighing 209. He knocked out Luis Ortiz in their fight, knocked him down several times, and he weighed like 214, 215 at the weigh-in. So it makes me believe that he's just athletic and has this Alabama slam of freakish power, because he don't really look like, he looked like a basketball player, if anything. And he's doing it at crazy, like low weights and stuff. So I just think he has cracks. You don't have to be like, there's a lot of guys like John Molina. He don't look like, the Avengers Endgame type of, muscled out physique, but he can clearly hit. And he shows you that in his fights. So very interesting stuff and accusations. Obviously, Dillian Whyte's in a good fight with Oscar Rivas, July 20th. We have to see how it all plays out. But the Mirror, they got him quoted saying that Joshua is legally juicing. So I want to see Joshua respond to Dillian Whyte and Gerald Miller and all these accusations. We're waiting for the official announcements. They're saying that he should fight Andy Ruiz, but we'll see. It's not done until it's done in boxing. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. What do you think of all this? What do you make of it? Do you think Joshua will now fight Dillian Whyte and make that his priority because Dillian Whyte's talking this stuff about him? So I can't wait to hear. Maybe somebody will ask him on fight week what his thoughts are on Dillian Whyte saying this. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego Sunday.